Earth is entering the next powerful phase of its destined transition. The vibrational expansion from the magnetic core is shifting once more, bringing a higher resonance alliance to form between the Earth planet and this resident universe. The universal God consciousness has been enabled to align with the sacred structures of your planet, creating a strengthening, an essential multidimensional energetic tie to Earth for the first time in the history of the planet. Earth is now tethered energetically to the rest of this universe, which will allow a fast transitional shift of consciousness within the planet. This tethering does not mean any sort of restriction, rather acting as a launch pad of light surrounding your Earth. Those of you who are awake will notice a recurring flow of light that is emanating into your heart system. Like waves on an ocean, never-ending waves flowing into you. These waves of light consciousness will move into your physical body, washing the old density away from your systems and moving you into another form of inner liberation. Arising from the magnetic core's vibrational shift there are a series of powerful restricted multidimensional bands of light that are being reopened through all the vortexes across the planet. These new frequencies are here right now to help all of you in your next step of reconnection, designed to set in motion a personal resurrection within you. This is a time for you to liberate yourself from the deep-seated old illusions that you've held onto for life. These illusions over time have been forged within your system, creating a twist on truth. This new month helps us continue with the self-illumination process that began in April, and that will lead us into a complete repatterning, retrieving wisdom and clarity from the expansion that is coming, as we are just beginning to code all that we've been embodying. For, as this year promised, we are indeed immersed in a constant change. April's energy are going to help those who wish to go deeper into their evolutionary path by offering them the strength and devotion to continue with their spiritual practices so they can reconnect themselves with their illuminated self, to receive more guidance about how to navigate through their new timeline. As Aries energies invite us to do, it is time for us to focus on the self, remembering who we are, what is our unique mission as an individualized aspect of creation. Creating unity and becoming the natural leaders and way showers that we truly are, for we are just beginning to uncover the magnificence of our divine lineage. The higher realms of light include your galactic families of light, the angelic realm of light, the ascended master realm of light, the seven mighty Elohim, and the inner earth realms of light. It is important to move your attention towards your I Am presence of God and the high realms of light, as this is the true divine. Your outer experiences will never have as much power as God unless you give these experiences your power. With every thought, feeling, word and action, you are making a choice of where you are empowering. When you choose love with every thought, feeling, word and action, you are connecting with the world of love. Simply ask yourself, is the thought, feeling, word or action loving? If the answer is no, then you can begin to shift your thought, feeling, word or action ever so slightly towards the more loving one. Then repeat this process until the answer is an absolute yes. If this sounds like a lot of work, remember this. As long as your thoughts, feelings, words and actions are anything less than love, you are bound to a world that is less than love. If you wish to reside in a world that is of love, and by that we mean divine love, it takes the mastery of loving thoughts, feelings, words and actions. Suffering arises when the ego mind has a misperception and misunderstands about a situation in your life, is wanting something a bit different. You each get to choose the moment you let go of suffering by claiming your creation of your life, just as it is in the moment you move into a moment of acceptance. From a place of conscious choice, you can begin to create the changes that you need for yourself in your life now. You need to investigate the old belief systems that you are still operating within your day-to-day life. This time is about receiving abundance and celebrating your unique human aspect of being perfectly imperfect. Taking steps, moments, appreciating all aspects of your human self and holding yourself with love, compassion, and patience. Coming to the truth that you were never meant to operate in perfection in this human life. To honor your journey, your path in this life, and acknowledge the courage it has taken to be here, having this human experience. Within this energetic environment, the power of the conscious breath has become more powerful as tool than ever before. These high resonance frequencies are now actively available to you as you choose to utilize them. Through the path of the conscious breath, you are enabled to harness another aspect of your higher resonance light. As you take a conscious breath, that is automatically an acceleration of shedding the old outworn shells of old belief systems held within your physical body can fall away. And simultaneously, there is a realignment to your higher resonance light, which is ready to be reinstated within you. This will be a time to seed balance, love, and harmony in ourselves and in all our divine reunions, for all of them, especially the ones who challenge us most, are what brings us the opportunity for self-recognition, growing in love, wisdom, and power. When the planet of love is a Gemini, it is the perfect energy for us to focus on learning, acquiring knowledge, and everything that makes us grow and evolve in the tangible. Not only there is the love for others or life in itself, but for sharing who we are, our personal truth, and the wisdom that we, uniquely, descend and are eager to share with others. This is a stage in which many are hungry for knowledge, wishing to know more about their inner awakening process and what is taking place within themselves. As ascending souls who have already passed through the initial stages of our evolutionary journey, now is the time to express ourselves and put our hearts out there for the purpose of selfish assistance. For all the personal experiences we live, help others in their initial steps towards becoming sovereign free beings. As we realize our transcendent self-determination, we may become more consciously directed in our thoughts and feelings, knowing that they are constantly creating the quality of our lives, imbuing our conscious life stream with our personal limitations. Our subconscious pays attention to our vibratory experience and receives the full feeling of state of being. With practice, our present attention transforms our old subconscious program of self-limitation. When we are in the state of just being present in awareness, we can understand our situation without personal desire or need. Our reception and acceptance of love and compassion enhance our energetic signature, resulting in more love and joy in our experiences. With fewer limiting beliefs about ourselves, we can expand our awareness within universal consciousness. As our conscious awareness expands, we can align more closely with our intuition for continuous guidance. We can have an inner conversation with ourselves, learning to be aware of our heart consciousness and knowing its feelings, which are immediate in every moment.